that has affected the people a lot in the past years. So it's an issue that the people are very sensitive about. So therefore, though we are part of the NDA and we are part of the NEDA, the point is that we as a political party have our identity, number one. We have a right to express our ideologies and tell the NDA and the BJP that these are the things we agree with and these are the things we don't agree with. So therefore, we have gone against the Citizen Amendment Bill on the spirit of the bill, as we said. Now, illegal immigration is something that my political party has been against. And whether you are a Muslim or a Hindu or a Christian or any religion, I think an illegal immigrant is an illegal immigrant for us. And I think that is the issue, and this particular bill is allowing illegal immigrants to come in and take citizenship, which is something we as a political party and the region as a whole has been fighting against.
So you don't think this is only an Assam-centric problem where primarily that's the state which has, according to Himanta Biswa Sarma, been affected the most demographically in terms of immigration? You believe this is a problem across the Northeast?
It is a problem in quite a number of states in the Northeast, I should say. You talk about Tripura, you talk about Mizoram, you talk about even Manipur, and of course Assam. But as I said, it really is not about the numbers. And you can keep arguing about numbers, whether it's 1 or 2 or 1 lakh or 20 lakh. As I said, what we are against is the entire spirit of this bill, where you are trying to bring in illegal immigrants into the country. We respect the views of other political parties, and they have the view that this needs to be justified and the wrong that has been done has to be made right. But our point being that why should we at this point in time face the entire heat of what may have gone wrong in the past at this point in time, and why do we want to touch the issue of illegal immigration at this point in time? So I think it's not appropriate, and it's something that we have been objecting to. And
will you leave the NDA on the issue? No, or is this shadow boxing?
No, not at all.
He's smiling. Look at how he's smiling. He knows that he's got you. You have nowhere else to go.
I'm also smiling. In fact, let me be very frank. This was when the JPC had come to Meghalaya, the Joint Parliamentary Committee, to discuss this issue. Before we met the JPC members, we took a resolution in the cabinet that we're going to oppose the Citizen Amendment Bill. This was the first cabinet in the Northeast to oppose it. That's number one. Number two, I have made the statements again and again. And of course, being a part of the NDA, we informed the leaders of the NDA that if this bill is passed, then yes, we will be leaving the NDA.
You will leave the NDA?
We have made this very clear.
So, because the bill has now lapsed, if the bill were to come back, you will leave the NDA. You're very clear about that.
Well,
if the bill was to come back and be passed, if the bill was passed in Parliament...
We've been very clear on our stand on that. There's nothing...
Himanta Biswa Sarma, you're seen as the Chanakya of the Northeast. And many believe that you brought in this bill because you've done a careful calculation in the belief that I get the Bengali Hindu vote. I'm not getting the Muslim vote in any case. So I might as well strengthen my Bengali Hindu vote. You played crass vote bank politics and it's backfired on you. You told me last time you're winning 21 out of 25 seats in the Northeast.
Rajdeep, I think I am winning 21 out of 25 seats.
Now?
That's a foregone conclusion. You can write on that. I am saying repeating. That's a done. I mean,
You know what the EVMs have? You're sure 21 out of 25?
No, when Congress says something, we'll win, then you don't refer about EVM. So don't talk in that way because you have yourself
You're an old congressman.
No. You have yourself says that, my own submission is that when people like Rajdeep Sardesai talk about EVM, it doesn't,
Point taken.
My whole argument is that in the northeastern region state, where NRC has not been updated, probably these bills is not required. And in that context, recently I was in Manipur and I said that BJP is open to discuss that with all our allies because where that bill is not required, why you take
So you're saying you'll make it Assam-centric?
No, not
Assam-focused only?
Probably.
How will you do that?
No. Probably it can be customized in a manner that the state can opt in, state can opt out.
How can you have a customized bill, a constitutional amendment?
No. In country, there are a lot of customized bill. How can I do that? Will be done by the legal team. I'll not do that. But spirit is that in the northeastern state, tribal state has their own culture and some of own privileges. You must respect it. But having said that, my whole argument is that citizenship amendment bill is not a political one. That would have cost that seat. But this is a commitment from the days of Gandhi and Nehru.
You want the Bengali Hindu vote in West Bengal and Assam.
No.
Why don't you admit it? Nothing
Rajdeep,
wrong.
Rajdeep, people will not do this for vote because this is our ideological commitment from the days of independence. So my whole submission is that Assam situation is completely different. Demography is threatening. We need a deterrent to prevent the demographic invasion. This citizenship bill will act as a deterrent. Citizenship bill will fulfill the commitment of this country to the religious minorities of Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan. And BJP is going to implement
I love the way you quote
bill.
Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi would have never accepted.
No.
Himanta Biswa Sarma.
This is a commitment of Gandhi and Nehru in the constitutional debate.
You are doing selective cherry picking of what Mahatma Gandhi said on the issue. So I think,
These are the correct line. I am just reproducing.
you're not reproducing, but go ahead.
I mean,
but
these are the commitment of our leaders
okay,
because
it's
they
your
are
commitment.
victim
That's
of
fair
partition.
enough. That's fair enough.
These are the victim of partition.
Okay.
They,
You are...
Yeah. So I think
Asaduddin Owaisi, the flip side is that you are also stoking the flames. You are also playing on the fears and the anxieties of the Muslim community, saying Himanta Biswa Sarma is determined in a sense to ensure that you have to leave Indian shores. And thereby, you are perhaps only going to widen the divide. He's not yet, he's saying Assamese Muslims are not his enemies. He now claims that his enemies are Bangladeshi Muslims who've come post-71.
See, he has very cleverly used a word which you have missed. Indigenous Assamese Muslims. You have very cleverly used it. Now, my question over here is, I am saying any refugee must go back. That has been the consistent policy of our country, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, whatever it is. Secondly, this country is not a Hindu Rashtra so far. Why? Because we have a constitution which clearly says that you cannot discriminate on the lines of religion. This is a blatant violation of Article 14 and 15. Article 14, I still request you, please go and read it. It applies to immigrants as well. Thirdly, we will be becoming like an apartheid state. We'll be going back in time what South Africa was. And my last point is that when Mr. Modi, the Prime Minister, was in UK, the UK government told us, please take back this 15,000 illegal Indians who are here. You said, no, we will not take them back. Please take them back also. Will you take them back? There are 10,000, more than 10,000 in US. So, you are trying to convert India into Hindu Rashtra. You are making, Muhammad Ali Jinnah and Savarkar proud by this legislation. You are reviving the two-nation theory, which goes contrary to the founding fathers of our country, who defeated them, and that is why we have a constitution. The constitution talks about pluralism. It's the ethos of this country. Why is it that you have such allergy to the Constitution of India? I don't understand.
Okay.
Rajivji, we are not a Hindu country, but we inherit a great Hindu civilization. So, Hinduism, Hindu civilization...
Hindu civilization has embraced the Parsis. It has embraced communities over the years that have come. Don't give me a Hindu civilization argument. The greatness of Hindu... We don't want to be like other countries.
Do not make Hindu like that. Hindu only embarrass them. Hindu know how to protect things also. But let us not go to that argument. My whole submission is
we are a plural, universal, inclusive society.
All fine. When you will go to Assam's Borpeta and Dhubri district, then you will get the correct reflection of those words. In Assam, when you go to Dhubri and Borpeta district, Nagaon district, Morigaon district, you will know what the ground situation is.
You have an Assam Accord. You already have an Assam Accord. Implemented. You've got an NRC.
That's not the solution is.
That's not a solution.
No, that's not the solution.
Assam Accord is not a solution.
Assam Accord was signed under the dictation of the then Congress leadership. People of Assam by and large now know that Assam Accord is not a... No, no, that is, I am saying.
You
on
were in
record.
alliance with the Assam Gana Parishad till the other day, who
But-
swore by
no,
the
no.
Assam Accord.
From-
You are now coming here and saying
From,
that the
from
alliance was
1985, I am opposing Assam Accord. That this is a
You were,
document signed
it's your
under
party.
duress.
You were in the Congress party till 3 years ago.
No, no, this was signed under duress. When I was in
Okay.
ASU, I was opposing Assam
Okay.
Accord. And today, in Assam, the voice has become loud and clear that cutoff should have been 1951, not
I just have
1971.
30 seconds. Conrad Sangma has kept unusually
One
quiet.
minute. Sir, 1951. Do you have documents of 1951 with you, sir? I don't have.
I
No
have.
one has in India a 1951 document.
we have
No,
NRC
sir. I'm sorry,
1951.
sir. You are
We
going
have-
back in time. Your whole idea is to divide India. That is very
No, no,
wrong, I say.
you're-
No, you want to divide India into, make it a Hindu Rashtra. You talk about Dubri.
No, no.
You talk about bordering districts of
No, no,
Assam.
Oaisi
The
sahab,
NRC has clearly
I
said.
don't want to make-
NRC has clearly said there are no more illegal immigrants.
No, no, I don't want to make any personal allegation, but my point is that if you feel I want to divide country, in my view, I feel that you want to make Assam another Kashmir.
Okay. You want to make Owaisi wants
Is Kashmir not part of India?
Kashmir,
Are you
the
saying
character
Kashmir not
of
part of
Kashmir-
India? I'm
No,
sorry, sir. This is your thinking.
No, this is my
Kashmir is an
thinking, fine.
is an
But
integral part of
Kashmir-
India. Kashmir is
with
a part of
Article
India.
370
That is your
is not
thinking.
acceptable.
You are not accepting
Kashmir with
Kashmir.
Article
Nor
370
Kashmiris.
is not
Okay,
acceptable.
Okay. As I said, one man has kept more or less silent right through. He gets 30 seconds as the bell. No, you're okay with it?
I almost was planning to sit the other side.
Okay. But very quickly, Conrad, very quick, when you hear Himanta Das say all this here, quite openly saying Assam is in danger of becoming another Kashmir, Article 370 has to go, defending the citizenship bill as it stands, have you chosen the wrong partner? Or have you have a choice. You could go back to the Congress. I hear Ahmed Patel has been wooing you in the last month. You could go back to the Congress and form a government with them in Meghalaya. That's the buzz. Now you tell me, you prefer Himanta Da or you prefer the Congress party, your father's old party?
No, I think we have been very clear on our stand. The views of any political party ideology is their view. We cannot, affect that, or I'm not here to comment on the views of the individual parties. But we have been with the NDA from my father's time. In fact, when my father was earlier, when he started the party, he started off with the NDA, and we are very much there. But I've been very clear on my stand, and the party has been clear, that if there is an issue that we don't agree on, we will not keep quiet about it. We will make it a point that we address this issue. And I think even when the CAB issue came out, we met everybody. We met all the NDA partners. We met Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma. We met the JDU. We met all the partners. And we said that if this goes through, we will not be with the NDA. So we're very clear. So it's an issue-based thing, and we take our stand on the issue.
It's good to have issue-based politics in this country. Himanta Biswa Sarma has been smiling right through, knowing that he's the cat who's probably licking the northeast cream. Thank you very much, Conrad Sangma, for joining me. And Asaduddin Owaisi, you remain a battler as ever. For those who don't know, Himanta plays 1 hour of badminton every night. Asaduddin Owaisi, when he's not a pugilist on TV, is a almost semi-professional boxer. And Conrad Sangma has a football team. So they're all three very fit politicians. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. May I please call on